In light of American Thanksgiving, I'd like to reflect upon all of the horrible maps I've seen and highlight the silver lining that despite how amazingly bad they are, I can be thankful that they've provided now up to 15 episodes of this series. I'm thankful for everyone who sends in their bad maps to make sure that this series just won't die. Let's get to it. This first map from Nicholas is a decorative map found at the Rovaniemi airport in Finland. Honestly, the carved map aesthetic here overall looks pretty good. There is this weird bit of Brittany not being attached to France and missing islands in the Mediterranean and Indian Ocean, but overall this isn't the worst map by any means. 7.5 out of 10. Meanwhile, this map from Mason is way worse, and from some mobile game whose name I was not given. I have no idea what happened in the Middle East, but Turkey shriveled up while the Levant had its coastline crunched and pushed outward, like it got into some bad car crash. Also, Genoa sank into the Mediterranean, I guess? I never expect much from mobile games, but this is pretty bad. 3 out of 10. Continuing maps from games, we have a map sent in by Kai, but instead of a video game, it's from a board game. More specifically, it's the board game Ticket to Ride, which is supposed to be set in the year 1901. At first glance, this map is pretty decent when you account for the stylized look. Yeah, Ireland's a bit weird, and some of the scale of some countries is different in some places, but it's pretty passable. But then under the railroad lines, you'll notice that for some reason, Croatia is separate from Austria-Hungary. Then the bigger mistakes are the locations of half the cities on here. Berlin is a bit too far south, Sarajevo is in Serbia, Wilno is in modern-day Belarus instead of Lithuania, Constantinople is fully in Asia instead of on the Bosporus, and Petrograd isn't even on a coastline. Even though these city placements really bother me, most of the map is fine, and the mistakes are likely based on the function of the board game so it could fit all of these tracks, presumably for whatever pieces the board game needs. So I'll settle with a 7 out of 10. Before I continue with the horrible maps, I'd like to talk about this video's sponsor, Ridge. Ridge, my favorite place to get wallets. They're sleek, they're made of metal, and they can fit all of your cards and cash in it while taking up minimal space in your pocket. They also make other cool products like their key rings. But like any good accessory, they also have many designs. And now they have a new set of designs for those who like brighter colors, such as Hyper Lime or Ceramic Powder. Even better, Ridge is having an online Black Friday Cyber Monday sale. Go to ridge.com/emperor and you can get up to 30% off through December 20th, and also have the option to enter for a chance to win a Ridge bundle valued at $4,000 worth of their best products. No purchase necessary. That's ridge.com/emperor. Thanks again to Ridge for sponsoring this video. From William, I have a world map of the wall of his private school, and right away, there is something terribly wrong about this world map. South America's a bit crooked, 2 out of 10. Meanwhile, Brandon sent it. Why does Russia look like it has a mutated growth? Like someone punched Russia in the direction of Arkhangelsk and now it's just all bruised and swollen. Also, the Caspian Sea is almost double in size. Like weirdly, Western Europe doesn't look too bad, but the further east you go, the more deformed everything all looks. This is pretty bad, 4 out of 10. A map sent in by Dane Wan is one found inside a bubble tea shop in Los Angeles, showing the chain's locations. This is a map where it's heavily simplified and missing many details, so it's bad. But it's hard to explain how bad it is. It almost feels like it should be the type of map you'd see on like a small 8-bit pixel screen, but it's been stretched across a giant poster. Also, if the goal of the map is to show locations around the world and they're all in East Asia and the Western United States, perhaps a Pacific-centered map would look better. 3 out of 10. Aside from generally sloppily drawn borders, they seem to have turned the Baltic, Caspian, and Red Seas into their own countries. Then Mongolia, I guess, decided to take a big bite out of China and Russia, clearly trying to restore Greater Mongolia, no doubt. But I suppose as long as we know that Murmansk and Jacksonville are sister cities, I guess the map gets the job done. 4 out of 10. Wait. What are these incomplete borders in some spots? Why did Slovenia sink into the Adriatic? Oh, okay, forget a 4. We'll give it a 2 out of 10. Oh, Jesus, there's more. Half the Caribbean is gone. Half the Philippines are gone. Iraq restored the Babylonian Empire. The Black Sea was taken over by Bulgaria. El Salvador del Salvador forsake his own country and it sank into the ocean. What is going on with this? All right, you know what? I'm dropping the score again. It's a nope out of 10. I'm Emperor Tiger Star, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit like and subscribe, but also if you want to support my channel, you can either become a channel member or join my Patreon where you can see most of my videos early or get your name in the credits.